This video is going to awaken you to a truth that may be hard to swallow. However, the realization of this truth will set you free. It will allow you to attack life with a renewed perspective that will drive you to the greatest heights of success and achievement. All you've got to do is know where you are going. The answers will come to you of their own accord. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. Most people do not achieve any great success in their life, not through lack of wanting, but through lack of goals. Without clear direction, you will end up in the wrong section. Without a clear target to hit, you will miss the mark every time. Your goals are your target. They give you something meaningful to aim for in life. Having meaningful goals gives your life the challenge it needs. It gives you something to wake up for, something to chase, and when you succeed, something to be proud of. That's why people with goals succeed, because they know where they are going, and when they get there, they can be proud as they know they earned their place with deliberate intention. We are all self-made, but only the successful will admit it. People are where they are because that is exactly where they really want to be, whether they will admit that or not. The opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice, it is conformity. We are products of our own choices. We all stand where we are in life as a result of the consistent choices we have made. Circumstances only define you if you let them. Those who succeed in life choose to accept responsibility for where they are. Even if that place is not somewhere they want to stay, you are where you are because of your decisions. If you don't like where you are, you must take better actions. Everyone is self-made, but only those who like where they are will admit it. If you're strong enough to stand where you don't want to be and admit that you are self-made, that is the first step to freedom. The first step towards your new life, a life you'll be proud to call self-made. Problems are challenges to creative minds. Without problems, there would be little reason to think at all. Don't call them problems. Call them challenges and find solutions. Words are important. The meaning you give to life is important. Those who see only problems will always have them. Those who see challenges and are ready to face them will likely overcome them. Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it. The time will pass anyway. We might just as well put that passing time to the best possible use. Whenever we are afraid, it's because we don't know enough. If we understood enough, we would never be afraid. Fear can either paralyze you or move you. Most people talk themselves out of chasing their dreams. The fear of losing and false beliefs about time get in the way of their goals. But for most people, if they look back 5 years or 10 years from today, there are surely many things they wish they would have done. Dreams never started. Goals never completed. Don't let that be you in 5 years. Ask what you want to take from your life in 5, 10, 20 years, and commit to take all the needed steps to make that life your reality. Everything begins with an idea. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. Our attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards us. You are now and you do become what you think about. Your world is a living expression of how you are using and have used your mind. The mind moves in the direction of our currently dominant thoughts. Picture yourself in your mind's eye having already achieved this goal. See yourself doing the things you'll be doing when you've reached your goal. Everything that's really worthwhile in life comes to us. The meaning behind the proverb, "You must reap more than you sow," is that future results are undoubtedly shaped by present actions. More than that, future results are absolutely shaped by present beliefs. You are now and you do become what you think about. Your world is a living expression of how you are using and have used your mind. The mind moves in the direction of our currently dominant thoughts. Picture yourself in your mind's eye having already achieved this goal. See yourself doing the things you'll be doing when you've reached your goal. Everything that's really worthwhile in life comes to us. The meaning behind the proverb, "You must reap more than you sow," is that future results are undoubtedly shaped by present actions and present beliefs. If your convictions are bleak, if you believe that you are destined to be broke and miserable, your subconscious mind will help you out by finding circumstances to back up your convictions, and you will inevitably end up broke and miserable. On the other hand, if you plant strong seeds in your mind, seeds of faith, belief, and strength, if you truly believe that you will succeed, your mind will get to work and find circumstances and resources to aid you in becoming successful. New opportunities will arise. New paths will appear. You will still have to do the work, but when you truly believe and see yourself in your mind's eye as achieving what you want in life, solutions will become available to you. We can let circumstances rule us, or we can take charge and rule our lives from within. We tend to live up to our expectations. If there is one thing we can all be certain of, is this life tests us all. Within those tests, some rise above and unfortunately most hide below. You can either let life run all over you, or you can stand up to life, face your challenges, and earn the pride that comes when you overcome the toughest times. In your life, challenges equal growth to those who face them head-on. And growth is one more step on the ladder to success and meaning in life. Without a plan, you will perish. As the saying goes, if you don't plan to succeed, you are planning to fail, wherever you are right now in life. If there is an area you must improve, and you have these two things, you can and will improve in that area. The first is a clear plan, a detailed, precise plan of action that could take you from where you are to where you must be. What actions need to be taken? What's it going to cost you? What's it going to cost in time, in relationships, or financially? The second thing you must have after a solid plan is the desire to see the plan through to the end, no matter what. With those two things firmly in place, there are no limits to how great a transformation you could make in your life. Learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in the future. Think, how really precious is the time you have to spend? Whether it's at work or with your family, every minute should be enjoyed and savored. We are at our very best, and we are happiest when we are fully engaged in work we enjoy. On the journey towards the goal we've established for ourselves, it gives meaning to our time off and comfort to our sleep. It makes everything else in life so wonderful, so worthwhile. Happiness doesn't come from things. It doesn't come from money or success or buying things. Real happiness can only ever come from meaning. Meaning is something you create in your life through meaningful pursuits, the goals you're working towards, the intention you have to serve others. Learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in the future. Think, how really precious is the time you have to spend? Whether it's at work or with your family, every minute should be enjoyed and savored. We are at our very best, and we are happiest when we are fully engaged in work we enjoy. On the journey towards the goal we've established for ourselves, it gives meaning to our time off and comfort to our sleep. It makes everything else in life so wonderful, so worthwhile. Happiness doesn't come from things. It doesn't come from money or success or buying things. Real happiness can only ever come from meaning. Meaning is something you create in your life through meaningful pursuits, the goals you're working towards, the intention you have about serving others. Every moment you spend in the present moment can be meaningful if that is your intention. A great attitude does much more than turn on the lights in our worlds. It seems to magically connect us to all sorts of serendipitous opportunities that was somehow absent before the change. We all walk in the dark, and each of us must learn to turn on his or her own light. The world in which we live and work is a mirror of our attitudes and expectations. Our attitude towards others determines their attitude towards us. It seems pretty obvious that a positive attitude leads mostly to positive outcomes and positive interactions. A negative attitude seems to attract mostly negative outcomes and negative interactions with others. Cultivating a positive attitude starts first with intention. You set the intention for the kind of person you wish to become, and that is reflected in both the goals you're working towards in your life and the daily routine you have. Things like gratitude, meditation, and affirmations are all things you could be doing every day that develop a positive attitude. Wherever there is danger, there lurks opportunity. Whenever there is opportunity, there lurks danger. The two are inseparable. They go together. You can measure opportunity with the same yardstick that measures the risk involved. They go together. Opportunity is around every corner, but there aren't many people willing to turn that corner because risk also lives there. Ask yourself, what is more risky? Taking the risk to chase your dream or goal and possibly failing, or never trying and forever living in regret. Even if you fail once, twice, or 100 times while chasing your dreams, you learn the lessons and become wiser and stronger for having taken that risk. The character you develop along the way is priceless. I have never met a person who refused to give up on their dream that hasn't caught it. Failure is inevitable. There's not a single successful person who is alive or dead that never failed one thing. What they would never do, though, is let an opportunity pass them by. No matter the risk. No man can get rich himself unless he enriches others. Don't concern yourself with the money. Be of service. Build, work, dream, create. Do this and you'll find there is no limit to the prosperity and abundance that will come to you. Wealth, abundance, happiness. All of it cannot come to any person who is obsessed only with gain and greed. These things come as a result of service. What can you create that will benefit others? How can you best serve the world? Ask yourself these questions and you will be one step closer to true abundance in every sense of the word.